to the channel. Today we are going to be covering 10 brilliant things animals can do. Did you know? And I have proof, guys. I have actual videos to show you. So my name is Aquari Doyle. My purpose here on YouTube is to provide educational animal related videos so that way me and my team can open up our very own animal rescue center. So if you're interested in that animal loving journey, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you are notified every single time we post a video, which is every single day. Be sure to check the description down below. That way you're informed by all the research that I did for this video in specific, as well as other videos that I do for other research. And then I have donation links down below as well for any animal related organizations that you're interested in donating to, as well as the Humane Society events page, so you can see any virtual events that are going on right now. I have been saying like in-person events that might be going on right now, but unfortunately throughout that time that I was saying that, there have been only virtual events online. So when you go to the website, just keep in mind it's only virtual events. There's a cat outside. Oh, that's the cat that we've been calling Bat Cat because it's black and white, but it has like a white shape on its face that looks like a bat. I don't know if you see him or not. Kind of had to hurry with that. And if you hear anything, oh, she just got done drinking water or something. But she likes to eat and drink really loud. Okay, so the first one is, why is the camera crooked? Always, it's always crooked. There. Kangaroos can jump over 27 feet just in one jump. Only one. And we're gonna watch a video on that.
The kangaroo, one of Australia's most recognizable marsupials. There are a handful of species found all over the country, from the Antilope kangaroo in the far northern reaches to the aptly named eastern grey. The only large animal to hop as a primary means of travel, many can cover 25 feet, almost 8 meters, in a single bound, while reaching sprinting speeds as high as 35 miles or 56 kilometers per hour.
Okay. I think it's like a little underwhelming only because I feel like we've seen it all so many different times. In my, I wouldn't say local because it takes about like an hour to get there, but in an Arizona zoo, there are kangaroos and you can go in the exhibit and you can go really, really close to them. Most of the time they lounge around, but you can see them hop every once in a while, but casual hops. But like from elementary school, I remember watching a lot of documentaries about animals in science class, and I feel like I've seen it all. But it is so much more different, I bet you, in person to see them jump the fastest that they can go. And yeah. So the next thing is the peacock mantis shrimp. This thing can throw a punch at 50 miles per hour, which is so fast considering the fact that they're underwater when they do it. So let's take a peek at the video.
Despite being only 6 inches long, pound for pound, he packs the biggest punch in the natural world.
So colorful.
This is the peacock mantis shrimp.
Well, duh. Let's do the peacock part of it. I don't know.
He's actually neither a
It
shrimp
just looks
nor a mantis.
weird.
Just doesn't have the same ring to it.
That just creeps me out.
Right now is real estate. There are more shrimps here than there are crannies for them to claim. In a hot market, you have to move fast. All that activity works up an appetite.
Okay, basically we already saw the punch, but that was hilarious. I've never seen that before, and I enjoyed that very much. Although I really do not like little creatures like that. It makes me feel weird. I don't know. It might just be me, but that's just eh. Okay, the next one you might want to skip if you're not a fan of beetles, but the rhinoceros beetle can lift 285 times its own body weight, while we as humans can only lift 1.7 times our body weight, and that's for the average person. So let's take a look at the video about these beetles lifting this much.
Sacred to the ancient Egyptians and made into amulets still popular today, scarabs are a family of beetles consisting of more than 30,000 species. The largest and strongest of these is the rhinoceros beetle.
I don't like bugs. That just looks very strange. You look like little mini aliens.
Of rhinoceros beetle, living on every continent except for Antarctica. These abundant
Let's get to the good stuff.
rhino beetles can lift up to 850 times their own weight, making them one of the strongest animals in the world.
So we wouldn't be able to see it. That's kind of dumb, but whatever. But I do know of okay, yeah. I remember this TikTok. No, you may not. Nope. I remember this TikTok, and it was the beetle eating the other across the room. I'm just gonna show it. It gets to me every time. I don't know why. So we don't really get to see how much they can lift because, like the video said, it's not really used for a weapon. It's used for digging and to fight with other males for like mating time. I guess that video of the TikTok was for mating and they were just fighting each other. But nonetheless, I think that is hilarious and they look very strange, I'm not gonna lie, and that also creeps me out. Okay, the fourth one is that elephants can display empathy. A lot of people think that animals have no emotions and they are just literally animals, but that is just not true at all, and this video proves that.
Why are these elephants running? Are they happy? Are they frolicking? Or are they running away in fear from another elephant that's bitten one of them? If you were an elephant, you'd know that they are very distressed, and researchers say you'd probably rush over to console them. Until now, only a few kinds of non-human animals have been known to console each other when a fellow has been attacked: apes, wolves, and some kinds of birds, although there are lots of anecdotes about dolphins and other cetaceans. The researchers figured that elephants, who are highly intelligent and social, would also try to cheer each other up. So they studied 26 elephants in 6 groups in a park in Thailand. The scientific definition of consolation requires that it come after an attack, and the researchers didn't always know what disturbed the elephants. Sometimes it might have been people or dogs or a noise, but otherwise the elephant behavior fit the bill. Elephant bystanders gathered round the distressed animal, they made chirping sounds, and they touched each other in ways that the researchers say are reassuring to elephants.
I personally believe that elephants are probably the best animals in the world when it comes to this stuff. They're mainly known for like their memory, and we make fun of like women because they compare them to elephants because we have good memories, but they're a lot like us where they're able to forget, but they're not stupid, if that makes any sense. They're able to show emotions, and I just think they're really beautiful creatures. If I seem like I'm not commenting on videos a lot, it's just because I am personally an observer rather than a commenter on videos. I usually watch the videos and then comment, but I like to observe the entire video before commenting. It's hard for me to comment during the video at all. I don't know, it's weird because during movies I can comment all day, but during videos that are like this, I have to see the whole thing in order to comment. But yeah, I don't know, I just love elephants. I wish I could see one in person. I have never seen one in person before. Well, that's a lie. That is a complete lie. I've seen one in a zoo, but I want to like go up to one and like socialize with one. But in a zoo is so much more different than actually going up to socialize with an elephant because you're seeing one from far away and restricted. So yeah, I guess it's one of my life goals to actually like meet an elephant. I don't know, big fan. So the next one might be a little gross, so you might want to skip this one as well, but it's for turkey vultures. They vomit, they projectile vomit to protect themselves. It's more of a defense mechanism. And they obviously eat dead animals or just carcasses of animals that have passed away. And usually what's in their stomach is very vile and not great. So the way to defend themselves, they projectile vomit towards the predator, so that way the predator is no longer interested. So that's what we're going to be watching right now.
Have you ever been digging around in your fridge late at night looking for a snack and come upon some leftovers in the back wondering if maybe too much time has passed, but you go for it anyway because you're hungry and lazy and cheap? Yeah, like college, all of college for me. But then by the next morning, you're all moaning and groaning and really regretting that decision to eat the slightly fuzzy burrito. You know what doesn't have that problem? Vultures. At some point in your life, you've probably come across a hunched turkey vulture digging into a nice ripe smudge of roadkill and thought, how can you eat that rotten stinky meat and not get sick? How is that not killing you? The world's 23 species of vultures have evolved the ultimate freegan palate. Sun. Oh, and if you've heard the tale that vultures projectile vomit to protect themselves from predators, know that this is only half true. They do indeed produce an impressive hurl storm, but it probably isn't to spew rabies in coyotes' faces. Although vulture vomit may burn those unlucky enough to get splattered, it's probably more to do with the fact that they've gorged so much on meat that they're too heavy to quickly lift off and thus need to lighten the load. In any case, at that point, any potential predator would presumably think, oh, hot acid vomit, and leave the bird alone. Excellent. So,
well, that was an informational video that did not... Are you peeing?
And see, they vomit when they get upset. He just threw up. Mice. See, he just threw up again. Did you smell that?
By the way, that's
It's an odd thing to say. You may not. Well, that was a very odd video, I'm not gonna lie. Tigger tries to keep on like getting in my mug. I have coffee in there, and he already has like very bad zoomies. So that's not gonna be a thing today. Yeah, so I couldn't really find one that was actually vomiting like they would. But yeah, we got an informational video and then a random video of whatever that was. But yeah, that was pretty much very confusing, but disgusting as well. You learn something new every day and you see something you don't want to see every day. Literally every day, for me anyway. Okay, the next one is the mistletoe bird. So this bird is called the mistletoe bird because this bird eats mistletoe berries, and when the bird needs to pass it, if you know what I mean, they end up passing. And they usually wipe their booty on a stick that they're on in a tree, and those seeds that are within their poops will end up growing into those mistletoe berries. And mistletoe berries end up like, they grow really high up and on sticks. But basically everything that you need to know is this bird poops out these seeds in order for the mistletoe berries to keep on growing. So the bird and the berries depend on each other. And we're gonna watch this bird wipe his poop on a stick. Never thought I'd say that in my life, but here we go.
While most people know that mistletoe is a great way to get a kiss at Christmas, few realize that it's actually a parasite.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that too.
There are about 90 species of mistletoe in Australia alone, and they all send out roots that penetrate the bark of trees and siphon off water and nutrients. The mistletoe bird. It specializes in popping open the parasite's ripe berries and swallowing the sticky contents.
It's pretty cool though.
Thanks to the bird's modified digestive system, it only takes half an hour for the mistletoe seed to pass undamaged from beak to bottom. And that's when the bird starts gardening. Simply by wiping its bottom, the mistletoe bird manages to plant the sticky Klingon in the perfect position to form a new aerial garden. The mistletoe's developing root quickly penetrates the branch of its host and starts siphoning off all the nutrients it needs.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought it was like a worm. I'm like, whoa, that was completely different than what I was thinking. But I guess it was just time-lapsed. But that still looks very strange. Wow, okay. Obviously I haven't seen these videos yet because that would kind of ruin the fact that I'm reacting to them. But that's so weird, but cool at the same time. I thought that poop was gonna be a lot more disgusting, but hey, you know, it's not as gross as I thought. It just looks like a seed with a bunch of slobber on it, which is not the best thing in the world, but yeah. Alright, the next thing are mountain goats. So it's pretty obvious. Mountain goats are like rock climbers. They're really good at basically rock climbing, obviously, and mountain goats are pretty normal to be brought up in a conversation, but have you ever seen them in action is the thing. Yeah, they're great and all when you're talking about them, but if you actually see it, even in a video, it looks crazy. So we're gonna check that out right now.
These guys are some of the most sure-footed animals on Earth. Baby mountain goats have to catch on quick. Just days after birth, they make this treacherous terrain their playground. Sharp, cloven hooves find tiny holds in the rock face, and strong legs power them up the mountainside.
Crazy.
Climbing like this takes lots of practice, even in the zoo.
Okay, everyone, your coach is here. Let's go.
Okay, team, visualize that gold medal. Climbing drill. Let's go. Go. That means you, Jimmy. Run like the wind, blowing uphill. Oh, everyone, stop. Stop here. Okay. Do you feel that? Can you feel that? Feel the rock. Be the rock.
Okay. It's hard to say with the video, but like they jump from rock to rock. They go up and down mountains to get where they need to go. And it's really fascinating to me that that is what they're born to do, is be professional rock climbers or just everyday living life on a mountain. And I think we don't give them enough credit. So I wanted to put them in the video just because it is pretty freaking brilliant to see them actually do that. Number 8 is a tiger's roar can be heard over 2 miles away. It was very difficult to find a video that would kind of display that, but I ended up finding one, and I'm not really sure if we can actually hear it, but we're gonna see anyway. But we're gonna hear what a tiger's roar sounds like from a distance. I don't know if that's fake or not, because that could be easily faked. The reason I laughed was this man is speaking in a whole different language and you just hear, "Oh my lord." And I don't know if that's what he said, but that's what it sounded like. It doesn't sound like they're very far away, the tiger, which is kind of concerning for them. But hey, you know, they put themselves in this situation, so yeah, it doesn't really sound that far away, but what that means is, like, the fact that I have here, the tiger's roar can be heard from 2 miles away. I'm guessing that's the loudest that they can roar, and then that can be heard from 2 miles away. But that tiger sounded very close, and almost too close for comfort. But yeah, that was a video I found. It was pretty random, but it was the best one that I can find. So this is the second to last one, which is number 9, and this is beavers built a dam that was 2,788 feet long, which took them an estimated 20 years to build. And we're gonna watch a little snippet from Ellen and a different video. I really hope I don't get my video taken down because I feature Ellen, because it's more of a professional TV show, I guess you can say. But education purposes and fair use hopefully will protect me. But we're gonna watch Ellen first.
I read this incredible story about beavers. You're not gonna believe this.
Okay.
Last week, that's right, beavers. Researchers discovered the world's largest beaver dam. Did you hear about this?
Wow.
Crazy. It's 8 football fields long.
Wow.
And the only way they found it is and it's 8 football fields long. They found it using Google Earth, and you can see it from space. That's how big this is. This is the satellite image that I saw online. That damn!
Wow. Okay, we're gonna watch a different video. Kind of showing the same thing, but a little more like a, obviously, helicopter view. Okay, well, you know, and that is obviously located in Canada, and I say obviously because at the end of the video you can see that it's from Canada. Alright, well, that's the dam, which is pretty amazing. I think it ended up collapsing finally in 2018, and I couldn't really find like a confirmed resource for that, so that's just up in the air. But yeah, I believe it collapsed in 2018. I don't know if it's like parts of it or just all of it, but I'm pretty sure those beavers were very disappointed. Alright, so the next video, or the next thing that I wanted to have that will end the video, which is birds use sign language to communicate. Anyway, they use sign language and gestures to communicate. The best video that I can find, which I had in the back of my mind when I found this out, and I'm not even gonna preface this video because it's gold. The captions and like the narration has nothing to do with the actual fact, but it does display communication. And if you already know what I'm talking about, you and I would be very best friends.
This is a nice stick. I like sticks. Pick.
Let me smash. Please.
No, Ron. Go find Becky.
You want some fuck?
No, Ron, I don't want some fuck.
I got your blue. Hey girl. You want some tail? Flint.
Ron, your tail is small.
What? Swiggity sweetie. You want yellow? She doesn't want yellow. Blue and yellow, no.
Ron, I'm leaving.
What? No, wait, let me smash. What's my life come to? Becky thought my tail was big. Becky used a let me smash, but Becky is smashing Ben. Ben is a hoe. Heck. Fuck this next. Fuck Ben. I need you, Becky. Becky, let me smash. I'ma get that bitch a stick. Bitches love sticks. Wrong stick, 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 stick. Need stick, got stick, Becky. I got stick, let me smash.
Yeah, that's the last video that I'll be showing on this video. But yeah, that's how they communicate with each other, is by using their wings to communicate as a form of sign language. Their tails, obviously you saw that. And by gestures, but what that means is they can pick up things to communicate with each other. What they are saying to each other is unclear. Obviously, we don't really know what they're saying to each other. So yeah, that is it. Those are 10 brilliant things animals are capable of, and with proof, obviously, because I showed you. But yeah, my name is Aquaria Doyle. My purpose here on YouTube is to provide educational animal-related videos, so that way me and my team can open up our very own animal rescue center. So that way, okay, that made no sense. So if you're interested in this animal-loving journey, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, that way you are notified every single time we post a video. And check the description down below to view my research for this specific video and the events page for the Humane Society, which are only virtual right now because of what's been going on, and we all know what's going on. I'm not going to specify. Also, I have donation links you can donate to down below that are animal related. Yeah. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and so does my team, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys!